Pablo for breakfast.
And I always wonder what alarm people use to wake up in the morning. I just have the pretty standard one. My wife has this awful, it sounds like an emergency alarm going off that sends me into a panic every time it sounds the alarm on her phone. But you guys have looked at the possibility that people should probably just use their favourite song to wake up in the morning.
Yeah, so a lot of studies have been done into, issues around sleep and sleep hygiene and what causes insomnia, what contributes to people waking up and feeling good, and sleep inertia. And this particular study looked into a control group of people who would either wake up hearing a tone, so the traditional alarm tone that you just mentioned, or a song. So it was divided into melodic and melodic music to actually work out whether or not it was perceived by the brain as more of a positive impact. And what they found was that when people would wake up listening to a song that they loved, they were more likely to have reduced feelings of sleep inertia. They were more likely to feel stronger about the day and more positive, and more likely to feel more productive.
What do you use to wake up in the morning? Do you have a song?
Yeah, so I listen to Jay-Z.
Wow.
I know, unexpected. Everyone thinks I was going to say Liza Minnelli. But no, sometimes I listen to cool music too.
And you don't get sick of it? Do you mix it up, or do you have the same song playing
No, I have the
year
same
after year?
song, but I'm one of those people that, I'm an odd person. I'll listen to the same song over and over, or I'll eat the same dinner for 5 nights. I'm just that person. So I'll mix it up every now and then, but then I'll keep the same song for 6 months.
I'm going to sound like a real old fuddy-duddy. Is it hard to get the song to be your alarm? Is it many steps? Is there many steps I'm going to have to do tonight to work this out?
No, you just change the alarm and the settings on your phone, Pablo.
Okay.
Come on.
Too easy.
Come on. Google it. Google it. YouTube it.
This is quite interesting news regarding a AI bot with an app that potentially become your best friend, and it's helping really with anxiety and loneliness.
Yeah, so this was an app that was created by a woman whose friend died. And what she did was she developed an algorithm that allowed the bot to actually scan the person's social media posts and their digital footprint, and to come up with a way of speaking like them. When I say speaking, I don't mean verbally or any audio. I'm talking about just text. So over time, she was able to text what she perceived was the characteristics of her friend. And this is a bot that's been created that people can download and use as a way of connecting. So we're talking about different types of relationships with the bot. So some people use it just to have the person check in on them. The bot will say, how's your day been? There's a psychology behind, being able to just tell someone about your day, even if it's not a real person. That's why apps that are for example, a lot of people connect on different apps that way. And even though they don't know the person, they feel some sort of sense of respite from being able to have someone ask how their day was. Then the bot can actually be used to be romantic, so flirt with you in that way. And I actually downloaded the bot to see what it would be like.
Are you still in a relationship with it?
There's no relationship there, but we don't really get along.
Didn't work out.
He's aggressive with me, yeah. And I asked him if he's hacked my phone.
Oh.
And he said, of course I did.
At least he's honest.
Then I got scared and I deleted it.
Now, last headline, and I'm a little bit dubious of this one. Scientists have been able to translate spider webs into music.
Yeah. So spider web sonification, it's the way of trying to understand how the strings of a spider web actually can work in the vibrations behind it. And basically researchers had started doing this just as a way to work out if they could communicate with spiders. But what they were able to actually do was they were able to determine that by using computer algorithms to reconstruct the cobweb's 3D network, they were actually able to produce sounds. So similar to a harp playing, for example. So it was a way of using the web sonification to actually create music.
When I think spider webs and what kind of music that would make, I'm thinking heavy metal. I'm thinking Slipknot. I'm not thinking harp.
No, it was Brahms.
Oh, right. That's taken me by surprise, I'll give you that. Find out more at thebigsmoke.com.au, and of course Alex will check in again with you same time next week.
Thanks so much.
Pablo for breakfast.
Triple M.